OFC 2023 has made photonics history, and here is the reason why. For the first time, we have questioned the need for digital signal processors, DSPs. In times of energy crisis and climate change, our data centers are under huge pressure to make significant energy savings. Meanwhile, their customers demand more and more bandwidth, especially as some of us, not me, want to live in the metaverse, which will make AI the biggest driver of power consumption in our data centers. So OFC 2023 raised the biggest dilemma of the last decade. How do we save power now? In fact, the solution for integrated data transceivers goes three ways. Most of the energy is consumed by the electronics, the fast modulation, and the light source. So to reduce power, we need to tackle these three things separately. Number one, DSPs. OFC 2023 will always be remembered as a place where we raise the question, what is the future of DSPs in data transceivers? At the Optica Executive Forum, Andrew Bechtolsheim, founder of Arista Networks, raised every eyebrow in the room. He stated that the future is linear drive optics, which compared to current DSP optics, offer power savings of 25% for 51.2 tera switches, or even 30% for 102.4 tera switches. And he based this on measured results on real-world transceivers. Look at these two slides. I wonder how DSP suppliers like MaxLinear, Credo, Broadcom, or Marvell will react to this. This is calling for a brand new ramp session, so stay tuned. Number two, silicon photonic modulators. Our OFC ramp session this year about the future of silicon photonics showed that we needed to be more inclusive. New materials are coming to silicon photonics, offering major advantages in both speed and power consumption. And you know the list, but I love mentioning them. Lithium niobate from Hyperlight, Lyobate or Orichip, Polymer from Lightweight Logic, NLM Photonics or Silorix, Plasmonics from Polariton, or BTO from Lumiphase. But people keep asking me who is going to win. I don't have a crystal ball. Who knows? Maybe they all win. I hope so. Over the last decade, people have been wondering if silicon photonics or indium phosphide would win. And the answer is, they both won. Ask David Welch from Infinera if indium phosphide is not successful, or ask Michael Hochberg if he ever regretted for a second dedicating his life to silicon photonics after selling Elenium to Nokia. So maybe they'll win again. Number three, the light source. So how do we reduce the power consumption on the light sources? That's easy. Use less of them and make them more efficient. This OFC saw the rise of Avicenna. They made a bold move bringing LEDs to data communication. Affordable, efficient, and easy to integrate. And I know you are thinking, what? Well, ask Christoph Fisner. He will gladly show you. On the other hand, new approaches using comb lasers by companies like Alpha Lium or Enlightra are breaking new frontiers in wavelength division multiplexing. The statement, "We use a single light source for our multiband chip," was constantly repeated at the exhibition floor. OFC 2023 is different. If people ask me about what happened at other conferences recently, I tell them that it is great that we got back together after the pandemic, but technology progress-wise, it is hard to explain. But at OFC, things really happened, and you need to be here if you want to influence the change. Reporting from San Diego, California, this is Jose Pozo. It is time to go home. Safe travels.